Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC, and you see the title video, we got a kind of new product from the guys at Bear Creek Arsenal. Now as you know, Bear Creek Arsenal been coming up with some kind of out of the box stuff here and there where people been wanting to, them to make for kind of budget friendly. Of course, there's a lot of bad reputation around Bear Creek Arsenal, but they're always thinking out of the box about bringing some stuff for the consumer by listening to them. And this is one of them. This is basically a 300 Blackout bolt action type pistol with a 7.5 inch barrel 1/8 twist, which as you know, not the honey badger, but the fix from Q is one of the very popular 300 Blackout pistol bolt action type AR platform that they have. And you know, as Q, they're very expensive and nobody can afford one of this. So people wanted to have the, I guess you can say, the poor version of the more budget friendly 300 Blackout. This is a new concept. Again, there's not many that just came out. They started shipping out on October 3rd. I know when you're watching this video, just a little over that day, or maybe on the day. But again, this is some little concept that, a lot of people been wanting. They did a voting where a person came out with their own 300 Blackout bolt action type pistol, and they voted it. It was something that he came up with about chopping the bolt, and basically that's what they did here. They just grabbed a 300 Blackout bolt, made it a bolt action, single action, of course, bolt action, and they cut the back of it, which makes it bufferless, so you don't need a buffer to cycle the firearm because it's a bolt action. Of course, you don't need no buffer system or any kind of gas system. So the cool thing about this, you can put any brace, you can SBR it. And the cool thing about it, if you run it suppressed, it's going to be stupid quiet as well because there's no moving parts, no action moving unless you do it manually by yourself. It does take standard AR. It has a billet receiver on the bottom, and it's just standard milspec trigger and all that good stuff. Nothing too fancy. They got their own AR grip, which you can change it for whatever you like. If you want more vertical, which I probably will put in there, or something of that nature. But it's going to be something that you can take out for like maybe hog hunting. It's not going to be too heavy, not too bulky, and you can suppress it. And you can put whatever optic you want. As you can see, it got a full pick rail on top, MLOK on the side. They do have various barrel length. I think they only have 7.5 and 10.5 inch. And these running around 600 Benjamins, if I'm not mistaken. It's very inexpensive, way cheaper than the fakes from Q. And again, it's just something to kind of scratch the edge of the 300 Blackout if you're looking for something like this. Again, this be great for hog hunting or even deer hunting. Very compact. You have a folding brace, whatever folding brace you want to put in here. You can SBR if you like to, but again, you have the capability to put some kind of folding mechanism on the backside. You can drop whatever trigger you want in here, two-stage trigger, whatever it may be. You can put whatever optic you want it, and you can also suppress it, whatever. Right now I'm running the rugged suppressor. I can't remember the name of it. This is the let's see what this one is. I keep forgetting this one. This is the Alaskan 360, and almost finished reviewing this, so stay tuned for that. Very cool suppressor, and I have to say it's very quiet on 300 Blackout because this is 360. You can run pretty much anything on this suppressor here, multiple calibers. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Bear Creek Arsenal 300 Blackout here. But again, we're going to put some shots here at about 50 yards on paper, and then we're going to reach out to 100 because that's all I have here to really shoot out here in this range. I have a steel target at 100. We're just going to shoot it, suppress, of course, and to the whole thing, because this is basically what a lot of people want to do with this. Something like this is suppress it to be quiet and hunting scenario in that case. So hell, you can use it for self-defense, whatever you want to do. But the bolt action, I don't know if we want to use something like that for self-defense, but for hunting applications, definitely be a great option. Again, no gas system, just bolt action AR platform, capacity magazines, whatever you want to do. You have plenty of it, but we're going to shoot right here on standing on this tripod. Sunway Photo, check out Sunway Photo. Pretty cool bipods, very durable. Been using for my cameras, been using for shooting, been using for all kind of different things. So make sure to check Stoneway Photo. Pretty cool bipods, the carbon fiber. But anyways, let's go ahead and load up some rounds, shoot some paper. I have sighted it in using the Monstrum Tactical here. I can't remember what optic this is right here, but anyways, I'll put it notated somewhere in the video at the end or somewhere right here so you can check out. Very cool optic here. Let's stop talking, load up some magazines, and take some shots, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we're going to shoot about, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 yards, something like that. Didn't feel like moving the target. But anyways, we are running some Winchester super suppressed 300 Blackout, 200 grain open tip. We're using this 200 grain Winchester. And let's go ahead and put 5 or 6 rounds, maybe 10. I don't know how many I got loaded up in here. I think I got 10 in here. And we're going to few rounds here just to get an idea what kind of accuracy this barrel have. Again, we are running the rugged suppress direct thread into the barrel, 1 1/8 twist, 7.5 inch barrel. One thing about this bolt uppers and everything, like I said, there's no spring or anything, buffer or anything, because it's not doesn't need it. So they do come real well lubed from the factory, so it does need some break-in. Just rack it real. It's stiff at first. It want to lock up, there wasn't want to open. That's just something that you have to break it in with this bolt actions type AR pistol, whatever you want to call it, platform, which I don't even know why we have a bolt open, because definitely don't need it. They could have go away with that, maybe a new version or something, but you can always use this lower for something else if you want to change the upper. So that's a good thing. So if you're running a regular upper, you still got your bulkhead, so that's a good thing. You can still use this lower for whatever you do. But enough talking, let's go ahead and take some shots. Let's go ahead. Like I said, you just got to work this bolt action, but after a while it breaks in and it's not bad at all. All right, let's put some rounds. We don't have any ears. Again, we are shooting about 25 yards or so. All right, here we go. Like I said, the bolt needs to be broken in. All right. Our first round, I think it was me, but got it. I think we got a few more rounds. Let's go ahead. I think I reloaded 10 rounds. Let's go ahead and shoot them all. All right. And I think, yep, that's it. We are empty. So again, once you empty, of course, the bolt is gonna do that, not let you load it. So that tells you you're out. So that's pretty cool in that nature. But other than that, what I can see, it is driving those rounds right where I want it. Again, this is only 25 yards, but we'll shoot at 100 yards here in a second, suppressed. But other than that, with this can, it's super stupid quiet. No ears needed, and that's a good thing. My 300 Blackout short barrel is meant for short barrels, 7.5 inch. I think my regular one is 8 inch. So 7.5 inch, that's probably the shortest that people will probably go with, and that's what they have to offer from Bear Creek Arsenal. Again, they got the 10.5 inch barrel as well, so if you want a little more velocity, it's going to be a little bit longer. But this compact size is very cool. I like this. And again, the bolt is something that you have to just work, grease it, you know, whatever you need to do to just break it in, make it a lot smoother. There is some aftermarket part you can switch on there to make it a little more smoother. I think the cam, you can switch it out for, I can't remember what company has one. You can switch the cam and makes it a little bit more smoother. But anyways, after a while, after you shoot it, it's going to break in. That's just the nature of metal. But other than that, I like it. It shoots good. You can change the trigger. Again, that's something that you can customize to your liking. But again, you can always use the low receiver or any other caliber if you want to do that. It's gonna be a pistol, short barrel. If you want to run something else, 5.56, whatever other calibers available they have their short barrel that you want to run, pistol configuration, you can always slap it on here as well. But if you want a quiet 300 Blackout, definitely this is one of them at a very low price, and I really like it. Again, you're not going to have a lot of issues with this because it's a bolt action, so that's a good thing. No gas system to tune in. No buffer weights to tune in either. Just one shot at a time and you're good to go. Let's load some more magazines and let's go for 100 yards. Stand by. All right, guys, that was my first shot there. I think I pulled that one, but other ones were right here. 3 right here, 3 right here, 2 right here touching. So that's not bad at all. As you can see, that's only 25 yards, of course. You can always set it in at 100 and be good to go. But just for the video, not a bad barrel. I say 1 MOA, maybe 2. But again, that's just me shooting. I'm sure you can do better. Of course, test different ammunition. Suppress as well if you want to run a suppress, so you have good accuracy, and that way you can know exactly where you're hitting. But yeah, enough talking. Let's go ahead and go to 100 at the steel and see if we can hit it. Stand by. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shoot some steel at 100 yards. I got one down there. Like I said, I sighted in at a distance you see 25 yards, maybe less. Just for the video, again, I'll sight in another time, more accurate and everything, but we continue still using a Winchester 200 grain, 300 subsonic, and let's ring some steel at 100 yards. That was me. There we go. Definitely need to bring it up some more. There we go. Let's adjust right now while I'm at it. Let's see, let's go up. Let's see if we can hit center this time. There we go. Need to bring it up some more. No, it should be dead center now. There we go. Easy peasy. And we're out. So definitely easy to do. Not a bad 300 blackout bolt action here. Really like it. You know, the Fix is one of the famous ones out there now that they have. As far as I know, bolt action 300 blackout. I could be wrong. Comment down below what is any other company making 300 blackout and the bolt action type AR platform style system. You know, not really sure who else is making it. As far as I know, it's the Q and this, and Bear Creek now came out with this one. So if you're looking for something for hunting, again, application, definitely this could be one of the, you know, if you like 300 blackout, you want to be quiet. Of course, any other calibers can be a little bit more louder, depending on the short barrel. So 300 blackout is perfect because it's meant to be shot with a short barrel, suppressed, and it's stupid quiet. As you can see, 200 grain Winchester, what I've been running, and it's doing perfect. Did a little bit of adjustment at 100, and I was able to hit. But other than that, I like it. I guess, you know, how much issues you're gonna have out of this, not really sure, because it's a bolt action. So again, there's no gas system, there's no buffer weight, no buffer spring. So really all you do is manually running the system every time. So I don't think you're gonna have a lot of issues. Maybe, I don't know, some head spacing maybe. That's something you have to check yourself, of course. As far as the bolt goes, just again, it's a bolt action, so not really much. Trigger, again, you can swap it for something else better if you want more crisp, short reset, whatever. You can always change this because it's an AR platform. You can still utilize this lower, again, with a different caliber if you swap out the upper, as long as it's bufferless. Again, it'll have to be something that is run bufferless, something like the Foxtrot or something CMMG. You can drop it just by the upper and swap it out, again, depending on what caliber it is. And again, it has to be bufferless system that you can run in here, so you can run different calibers. But other than that, that's a 300 blackout from Bear Creek. I like it. It runs great. There's no issues at all. Change the grip, change the trigger, and put your favorite optic, and you'll be good to go. So for 600, can't beat it. Not losing a lot of money, and you're getting a capable 300 blackout bolt action pistol type that you can use for hunting. And I think you have a great platform here. Again, not bad at all. So let's continue shooting. All right, guys, you've seen the new Bear Creek Arsenal 300 Blackout bolt action pistol. Again, two variant length that I know is 10.5. This is the 7.5 inch. MLOK compatible pistol brace, stock, whatever, foldable. No buffer system, of course, beginning the bolt action. No gas system because it's a bolt action. And you can swap out your pistol, your trigger, and you can have a very, very, very good 300 Blackout pistol, compact and easy to use for your hunting needs, especially hawk hunting if you do a lot of that. And you can run it suppressed. So that'd be something that you might be interested with, whatever suppressor, optic and everything, just a little bit, maybe 1K. If you got a 300 Blackout already suppressor and an LPVO, you can have it set up easy to go. You can come with this. This is not the brace that comes from Bear Creek. This is one I just put, this Strike Industry. But they do offer a brace that comes with, that comes directly from them. Mine didn't come with a brace, but they do have the brace option available with or without. And again, you can buy those directly from Bear Creek Arsenal. Appreciate Bear Creek for this. This is another concept from a consumer that I wanted them to bring out, and they listened and they brought it out. And I think I'm glad they did, because I always wanted 300 Blackout bolt action short pistol, as you can say. I think they're pretty cool. Great for hunting, great for just blinking, whatever you do. 300 Blackout's not cheap, but I always like 300 Blackout running suppressed. And I have suppressors that I wanted to run on this and make it a cool setup here. Very inexpensive, a lot cheaper than your Q. And yeah, I appreciate Bear Creek. Again, make sure to check those guys out. I'll put a link down below or in the comments. Also check out my campsite on my bio below as well on my Instagram. And if you're not following me, you're missing out on content there. Gonna give you a sneak peek what's coming up on the channel, and also discount codes, deals, sales, all kind of different things. I'm over there posting on Instagram all the time as well. So guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, like, turn notification bell so when new video comes up, I'm posting 2 to 3 most of the time. And I appreciate if you hit the like button. There's a thank you, whatever. You can always help out the channel by using the links and the discount codes. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.